What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, let me begin by apologizing to Mr. Donahue. Mr. Donahue, I'm sorry it's taken me this long to get to your letter that's going to go to your case against Citadel and the SROs and all them. I had to finish the proposal. That was number one. And tomorrow, they will start getting mailed out. But right now is where I'm at when I start writing my letters for each individual proposal. It has to be personal, put it like that. And the first letter on my list is the letter from Mr. Donahue. So this is the letter that I'm going to be mailing tomorrow for Mr. Donahue's case, okay? I, Bubby Gunner, submit this letter as a concerned retail investor with a vested interest in transparency and fairness in the U.S. equities markets. I am aware of the aspects of this case in that I have been following it closely, and I believe I have pertinent information and a unique perspective important to this case. The case at hand, and this letter in particular, involves Citadel Securities and the self-regulatory agents who claim immunity from this case. I have to admit, Your Honor, when I read FINRA's motion to dismiss, as well as the other SRO motions to dismiss, I had to laugh. How absurd are their claims of absolute immunity against any civil or criminal prosecution for any crimes they may have committed in the past, crimes they may be currently committing, and absolute immunity from any crimes they may commit in the future. What rational person could possibly interpret the self-regulatory rule in such a way? While it is true, SROs enjoy absolute immunity from prosecution, the absolute immunity clause is not a shield from criminal activity. How to best explain the SRO immunity clause can be found in this case. If His Honor makes a ruling in this case and the ruling is overturned on appeal, then the litigants could not sue His Honor for making the initial ruling. This judicial immunity is essential for judges to make decisions without fear of personal liability. Similarly, SROs enjoy this kind of immunity to ensure that they can perform their regulatory functions without the threat of constant litigation. This immunity is crucial for maintaining the integrity and independence of both the judiciary and self-regulatory organizations. However, judicial immunity does not protect against criminal acts. If it were discovered that His Honor had taken a bribe to make that ruling, he could be held accountable and prosecuted for such illegal conduct. This distinction is crucial. While the SROs, like the judges, are protected from lawsuits regarding their official decisions, they are not above the law when it comes to criminal behavior. The SROs listed in this case had a duty to protect retail investors from harm and corruption, yet they stood by and did nothing. They were given the entire arm of the federal government to ensure bad actors do not take advantage of unsuspecting investors. Yet they stood by and allowed market makers like Citadel to move in and monopolize our financial systems. Millions of voices cried out to the Securities and Exchange Commission about market manipulation by market makers who openly admit to setting the price of securities instead of allowing the natural law of supply and demand to do so. However, the first line of defense, that is to say the securities exchanges such as the New York Stock Exchange and FINRA, acting as self-regulatory organizations, refused to police the market as they should and let market makers run wild, selling securities they do not own, mismarking tens of millions of bought orders as sold and orders that were sold were marked as bought, all done under their watch and allowed by them. These practices and more have gone on for years without the SROs taking action. And finally, when someone stands up against them and asks, why have you allowed this to continue? The SROs, in this case, respond, because we have immunity. God forbid this allows to continue any further. Sincerely, Bubby Gunner. So, there you go. That's going to be the letter. I'm mailing that tomorrow for Mr. Donahue's case, where I talk about how absurd these people's belief that they have absolute immunity even from crimes we're going to commit next week. We cool because we got immunity. Get the hell out of here. Now I've already sat through the majority of the financial committee meeting that was held Friday. It's 8 hours long. I was able to clip the 20 minutes that related to the CAT system. So we'll be talking about that coming up pretty soon. Boy, you think they didn't show their real colors. Wait till you find out some of the things that were said. And I'm going to tell you something else too. Their argument, whoever is behind their argument against the CAT system, they're good. Because they have some pretty damn good arguments. But will it be able to stand up against mine? We'll see in the near future. Love y'all. Be blessed. Let me get started on these letters that go with the proposals. See you in the next video.